I'll be honest. I think that there's not enough drivers today, so everyone who can drive should drive. I'll handle the stream, um, and we'll just see what we can work out. Yeah, let's just try and keep the numbers high. Yeah, go for it, bud. Go for it. Unwind. Oh god, a coffee sounds good. Mmm.
Mother's Day and all that fantastic stuff. Either way, that brings us to Lakeside, a small little track in Australia. And as you might have might have seen, the environment temperature is a bit warmer, so your tires and brakes are also getting a little bit warmer. Not really anything you should care about too much. A few, not rule changes, but rules of etiquette for this round. If you're side by side in braking, you have to make space for both cars. If you are on the outside, you cannot just expect the inside car to disappear. And if you're on the inside, you cannot force the other car off the track on the corner exit. If you do a overtaking in the braking, so quote-unquote dive bomb or late braking maneuver, and you make contact, it is your fault by default. If you make contact with the car in front, it will always be your fault. You can hit the brakes earlier, you can avoid the contact, you can do many things. It will always be your fault. Sort of try to be a little bit respectful and mindful of the width of the track. It is much narrower than anything we've come to, and also the nature of the track doesn't really provoke a lot of side-by-side racing. A lot of close racing front and rear, but side-by-side has to be very, very precise if you want to make it happen. So be careful, be mindful, and also make sure to have fun and make sure other people also have fun. It's not fun being put in the wall on lap 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 12 if you're on the outside and you leave space. We will do 2 warm-up races. The results will be posted in announcements now, and as soon as I get there. The groups are as follows. Luna takes my spot because of Patrick and her needing to take care of the kid if it is required. So the groups are like this. The priority will be winner of Heat 1 and 2 will take up the first 2 spots. So if you win Heat 1, you start 1. If you win Heat 2, you start 2nd. If you finish 2nd in Heat 1, you start 3rd. If you finish 2nd in Heat 2, you start 4th, and so forth. That way it's the most fair to do it without sort of doing all the heats and everything. So we're doing the first 2 heats here. Then we're gonna do a little bit of practice running if you care for it, or we will go straight to the features, which will be a bit longer. The warm-up races will be 5 minutes as stated, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions at this time?
Real small turnout today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, chance to gain some points.
It is what it is.
Yep. So, I would like to say a quick hello to the stream who have joined in during this conversation. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming, I'm going to be marshalling, going to be keeping an eye on everything. Right now I'm doing a little bit of tech. Skids for Australia, you can have... No, you can't. Never mind. Sorry, I've just realised your car is all-wheel drive. I was about to say you can have more tyre, but you can't. So, yeah, good for you. Your car is actually set up perfectly fine.
Oh, to anybody on the stream, if you're mother, happy Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the Americans. I hope you had a good one. Yeah, okay, so should we get the race underway? I love the twin turbo 1UZ. Love it.
I'm just running through the cars to make sure of tech. So please, everyone who's on the server, please load your car in and park it somewhere close to each other. And if you could, from now on, no more parts upgrades after I've told you to add your penalty weight. So if you have penalty weight, add it now. First on the list to have it is Hatrix, that's 44 kilos. Sorry, 90 kilos.
I was just gonna say.
Toon God on 40 kilos, please. and that is all she wrote for that. And I have 150, well, I have 180 kilos, but the maximum is 150, so that's that.
That's that. You know, we do have that restrictor plate. You could
Yeah, no.
drop it by 5%.
Yeah, I could also not. All right, I'm gonna put in names in the chat. If your name is not there, please spawn your car. If your name is on the list, please spawn. Also, make sure to save your config so you don't have to add the weight every time. That would be real nice. So, Knight, Luna, Ramrod, Toongod, to the grid, please.
You know, I just realized this amount of people, everybody has a chance to really move up on the scoreboard.
Yep.
That is very true.
Luna Park rights, sorry, no, you're on the left. So take the leftmost of the three there on the front. Knight, you go to the one on the rightmost. Very good. Oh. And Ramrod, you move there, exactly. Just back to that spot there on the, your part sort of in the middle of. No safety car, McGrory.
No safety car, that's fine. I will pull off the track. My bad.
Apparently, you can get that.
Very good. Ramrod, you have about a wheel length to move forward. And Toongod, if you can just move back so that your splitter is at the edge of the white line. There you go. Good stuff. And Ramrod, if you could do the same, you now move forward to bar. Skids, can you remove your car, please? Control E and then remove card.
Make sure you save first.
Ramrod, that car looks lovely. Those wheels just suit it so well. Oh, it's beautiful.
Alright, so we are ready to get first heat on the way here. Is everyone ready? Sounds about right. So 5 minutes coming up. Get ready for green.
Okay, stream, I have muted. We have got the race underway. Unfortunately, Luna's had an off at the start. This is Luna's first time competing in a manual car, so that's super exciting. Really, really wishing her the best. I guess she's just not quite worked out. That's a new car for her. You know, big learning curve, and this track's very tight compared to some of the other tracks, so yeah, we'll just just hope for the best for the next couple of rounds for Luna. Let's get some music playing. What have we got? What's this? Okay, a little bit of background music. As we see Ramrod chasing down Tune God. That car looks so good. That stance on those wheels. Oh, and then you know I love the Bolide. Love to see it. I was drinking last night. A friend of mine got married. I'm very hungover and quite ill, so forgive me if I don't speak too much. I'll definitely try and do little bits of commentary at interesting points, but I'm just going to really focus on marshalling and keep my head nice and straight in the game. So yeah, forgive me. I'll try and make sure that there's music playing and things like that. But yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy some racing. It's a small turnout. I don't think we'll be on for too long tonight. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Luna, I'd recommend you go into the pit lane and repair. Blue flags, Luna. Be careful. Cars coming up.
That was unfortunate for Ramrod. He was doing so good chasing down Tune. Now it's the battle of the Blades, so fingers crossed to both of these drivers. We've seen both of these guys competing a lot. They know their stuff. Oh, night goes off. Damn, Tune God really has got this track worked out. It does not seem to be an easy track. I've never driven around it. Maybe if we do an intermission, I might do a little lap around to see, just to get a feel for the track. But yeah, it's cool to see. That was indeed the 5-minute timer, so this is the final lap. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Congratulations, Tune God. Then it looks like we have Knight, Luna, and... Ooh, did the BX not finish? Okay, DNF. Damn, this song. I love when this song comes on.
Luna's nervousness was getting the best of her.
Yeah,
Remember at the end?
I was sorry to see that. When it was good. You know.
Yeah, her last laps were really good. She was finally calm. You know, she was finally breathing okay. It's right there at the beginning. She was in front, and she got nervous and her hands started shaking. She was all over the place. I was like, you just need to calm down. It's okay. It's not real life.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're just playing a video game. You know, we have fun taking it super serious and, like, you know, getting really into it, practicing hard, but it's a video game. You know, there's not too much point in getting too wound up about it, but I can still totally understand why people get so wound up about it, because when you're on that grid, the blood starts pumping, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you spend hours and hours tuning a car, running on the same track, at least doing 100 laps. 100%. Practicing over and over again. Yeah, I can see where the competitiveness comes in. You used a lot of time to get good.
100%.
When it all comes down and all the beams are laid out, right? And you're just like, oh, okay, I'm ready to do this. Holy crap, there's a lot more competitive people on the track. And yeah, I get where, you know, it happens. But, you know, like you said, at the end of the day, it is a game.
Fully accurate. 100% agree.
Time-consuming, competitive game.
It's time-consuming is the number one.
Yes, Knight, go ahead and despawn your cars. Good race, guys.
Tires at Dunlop Bridge are going to kill your car if you go too wide. Where's Dunlop Bridge? As I scope around the track looking for Dunlop Bridge. Ooh.
There's a bridge on the that goes to the pit.
Bridge that goes to the pit.
There should be one right there. There's yeah, there it is. So if you see where your pace car's sitting, go to the left a little bit. You'll see a little underbridge to the left, behind the garages and stuff. There's a little bridge right there. The track goes over it.
Back up a little bit, Discus.
Ah.
You're taking the rightmost white line diagonal to me. There you are. So a little bit back. Nope, not that one either. Just like the other grid was. Joke Hamster, you are now in, so please join up.
You're just gonna put him in heat 2?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Good. One more person. Joke Hamster, thanks for being here. Is Blackout here?
Nope. Minus 20. Rory, you're gonna have to handle this one.
Okay. Drivers ready. Watch for green. Damn, Joke off to a fantastic start. Benny being more... Benny? Denny being braver under the brakes. Oh, skids goes off. That's a shame. They, you know, Corvettes aren't my style, but I still like to see them compete. I would have liked to have seen that thing do well as the nice little light underdog versus these kind of titans, but very cool. Whoa, big two-wheel moment from Denny. Whew. Let's move up for a view of Hatrick's versus Denny. Hatrick's new livery is beautiful. Spent a lot of time and effort on that. Wow. Denny goes a little bit wide, fighting to keep it on track there. Oh, gets up the inside as Hatrix makes a little mistake that's cost him the position. Joke also having a rough time back there trying to keep the car on course. Denny in some clean air is making good time. Here's Hatrix has managed to catch a little bit. Oh, sideways moment from Denny. I've heard that car Denny is driving can have pretty severe grip roll issues at certain points on this track, which I think we've already seen a few of the symptoms of that. So, yeah, good luck. Look, if anyone can handle it, it's Denny. That boy can drive. Oh, pushing it for every inch. Oh no, as soon as he dropped a tyre, it was all over. Hatrix just needs to take it easy, look after himself, and nurse it home. No one's really going to contend with him. We are halfway through the race. We'll give the drivers... Let's clean up the UI a little bit. Don't need that. That was actually checkered flag. I was just a little bit too behind on the.
Was that 5 minutes plus 1 lap?
That was 5 minutes plus 1 lap. It was indeed. So that would be Hat-Tricks, Denny, followed by Joke and Skids. I am sorry for the missing the checkered flag drop. That's actually a really nice pit entry. Well done, drivers.
Alright, results are in. So, yeah, good driving. I would say maybe track is open for 10 minutes for practice. Do a bit of tuning and all that stuff if you need to. Keep your weight in, and yeah, that's about it.
Nice one, drivers. Enjoy some open practice.
I feel like my car is more prone to flip with the new updates.
I could definitely see your car wanting to roll.
Yeah, real grip roll issues there, buddy. Real grip roll. Which is pretty impressive, to be fair. Grip rolling.
Yeah, but it's just high center of gravity. Like the weight is sitting on top of the roof.
Oh.
Would that mean the ballast needs to be lowered in game?
Well, that's what they did already.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like it's the wrong way.
Oh no. It's like it's higher. He just has this weight box sitting on his roof. Yeah, no, it needs to go lower. You guys had the blueprints upside down. Next time.
What's the node thing?
Oh.
Oh, the node?
Yes.
Hold on. 11. Wait a second. I'm pretty sure I remember the node grab.
No, it's not the node grab. It's the node weight.
Yeah. Sorry, node weight.
And it's not in the environment editor for sure.
Good race though, guys. Right, my nerves too loud.
So Hat-Tricks, how much work did it actually take to get the Sunstorm in spec? Because you were having real issues with that before.
It was more trying to figure out like what engines to use, what engines balance the car pretty good.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a V10.
It is a V10. The V8 isn't bad, but the V8 actually lacked higher end torque.
Interesting.
Where the V10 doesn't, and since we have to use the sorry, that too. Since I have to use the throttle plate adjuster to adjust the power,
yes.
the throttle plate adjuster really messes with your torque higher end.
Yes.
The V10 was just a better choice since you have more torque.
Fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Other than that, the car does not like to be low to the ground whatsoever.
I suppose actually, yeah, it does sit reasonably high.
It looks like it says high, but there's really not a lot of suspension adjustment. There's not maybe 0.7 of higher or lower.
Wow. Right. Okay.
If it gets too much lower, it just bounces.
And some interesting body kit options as well, to have the skirts and the bumpers for the wide body, but not the wide body arches.
So the wide body arches themselves are it's a disadvantage for the car. It slows
really?
it down.
Wow.
It makes the car too wide and causes too much drag. But those little front flats on her front bumper, right?
Yep.
They actually help that downforce.
Nice. Okay. Damn, you spent a lot of time and effort on this, working out exactly how to make this car competitive, and I love this car so much, so it's nice to see it being used.
It's more or less trying to get it to drive the way she likes it.
Yeah.
She's now learning how to use the manual.
She told me.
Really long. She doesn't even touch 6th gear on this track.
Oh, wow.
Because she has the torque to have longer gears.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very
Helps limit
grippy car.
wheel spin and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, it is a very grippy car.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing it kind of lacks in top speed, which given its width, but it makes up for it. It's planted.
Good.
The car, it has the. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a rear ender. Has the best braking out of any car I've driven.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that could be a huge advantage. That's going to be interesting to see.
No, she found out as soon as she started learning how to drive the car. She's like, I can outbrake anyone.
Wow. And so is this is it all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive?
That one is all-wheel drive.
Okay.
Sorry, Luna does not like all-wheel drive.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, she said before she doesn't like rear-wheel drive.
She doesn't like
so I was
rear-wheel.
curious.
Yeah, she doesn't like rear-wheel. But that's what gives that car a disadvantage, building it rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive, it's a lot faster.
Right.
But it takes a lot more to control it.
Okay.
So it pays off, I guess, if you learn how to drive it rear wheel. It does have an adjustable wing, but the adjustable wing doesn't give it more downforce than the wing she currently has. So you can have a lot of rear end downforce, or you can have a little rear end downforce with an adjustable wing.
Nice.
We went through all the parts, and their brakes are different. You actually have, if you think about it, there's EBC pads in there. They call it
nice.
Yellow,
Yeah.
yellow stuff, red stuff, blue stuff.
I used to run yellow stuff on my S14.
Yeah, she's got yellow stuff on that right now.
Nice.
So, I did notice a difference between the brake pads. So it was pretty cool.
That is very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'll probably be running yellow stuff on my Soarer when that's built as well.
IRL, my real car, I just got myself some yellow stuff pads. I just cannot wait to see the brake dust all over my white wheels.
Oh, yeah, I had white wheels on the S14. I'm probably going to have white wheels on the Soarer.
I think
yeah.
contemplating on getting mine repainted to like metallic silver.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the brake dust is an issue. I would have said it's less of an issue than people made it out to be.
You want to know a really good trick?
Yeah.
Ceramic coating.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Ceramic coat your wheels and it just spray your wheels down.
Yeah, just pressure wash. Yeah.
Not even pressure wash, man. I just throw a hose on it.
Fair. Yeah.
Comes right off. Everybody's watching. We're doing just a little. If you've just now jumped in, this is Rory's stream, so don't miss anything you're watching. We're doing a little test and tuning right now. We had a couple practice races before the official race starts. So we're just chilling right now. Happy Mother's Day.
Justin is saying, I thought the rules didn't allow all-wheel drive. Honestly, no idea where you got that from. It's fully allowed. There is a penalty. You need to run slightly skinnier wheels. You need to do a 2-inch reduction on your overall size. But other than that, yep, all-wheel drive is perfectly legal. Patrick's, is your car all-wheel drive?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so, because it wouldn't be rear-wheel drive, and I don't think you would run front-wheel drive.
I'm just new to it.
Okay, fair. The Corvette, that's all-wheel drive. Joke's car, I believe, is also all-wheel drive. Denny's car, I believe, is also all-wheel drive. Yeah, there's like...
Rear wheel.
Is Denny's rear-wheel?
Denny's is rear wheel, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. But yeah, Joke's Sunburst is also all-wheel drive.
I think Ramrod's rear wheel.
Yeah, I think yeah. So the BXs have to be rear wheel. There's no all-wheel drive option, unfortunately. I think that would have been cool if they could.
I thought they changed that. I thought they came out with an all-wheel drive option for the BX.
Oh, if they did, I'm not aware of it, but that would be huge. That would be really, really cool. I would be a big fan of that. You know, I'm a rear-wheel drive guy, but like having the option is just always a win in my book.
Yeah, all-wheel drive's nice. It makes it more comfortable. It's definitely the differences between.
I think it also depends on the track. Like, if you've got a lot of really, you know, low-speed corners, all-wheel drive's awesome. You know, for that torque, that punch out of the corners. Being able to put down the power is just awesome.
I'll be honest too, though. I think all-wheel drive is kind of a handicap.
Do you think?
Just because of the pure fact that it gives you stability and comfort, and able to, you can really just hit the accelerator and pull out of the corners without having to worry to throttle or you know, control your.
So I agree.
Gas.
I agree.
So.
I think that, and for lack of a better word, I would love to know a better word for this. But it can kind of make you lazy, so you're not prepared for when things don't go right. Whereas on a rear-wheel drive or even a front-wheel drive car, you're always false confidence. Yeah, 100%. That's more like it. You get false confidence, so when something does go wrong, you're not prepared for it. You haven't tested the car beyond its limits because its limits are so high. But in a rear-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive car, you're always balancing on that edge, which means that you can potentially get more out of it.
Yeah, you can.
But it also means that when things go wrong, you're probably also more prepared for things to go wrong, rather than it being like a jump scare when the car steps out, you know?
Yeah, compared to like me, who I do a lot of all-wheel drive racing. I do front wheel. In real life, actually, my car's front wheel drive, and I do a lot of gripping with it.
Fun.
So it just comfort in games. I'm comfortable with all-wheel, rear wheel. In real life, I'm comfortable with front wheel more than all-wheel.
Fair.
So it's the platform I've known in real life is front wheel drive. So I'm more comfortable with it. I can feel the car, stuff like that. It's just
and that's totally fair. Yeah, that's totally fair.
So a restart of the game apparently downloaded the new pack for the weight, so the car is a little bit better.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
At least it doesn't flip anymore.
Sweet.
That's good.
I was like tiptoeing. I was like running a unicycle.
Wait, hold on. Justin is saying that the rules do say you're not allowed all-wheel drive.
I don't think he's reading the right rules. So.
Hold on, yeah. Let me have a look.
I see you, Ramrod.
Oh no. I think I understand what he's saying. The new Pessima all-wheel drive is banned.
Yes,
But that
the new
isn't.
Pessima.
Yeah, that isn't the clearest because it's on a separate line. I can actually understand the confusion there. That's fair.
I didn't touch you, did I, Ramrod? I don't think I touched him.
Nice one, Denny. I was just about to ask if you wouldn't mind changing that. That's good, yeah.
Was it just the pressure, Ramrod? Sorry.
Yeah, Justin, that's you're totally right, buddy. That was a little bit confusing there. Yeah, I'll 100% give you that. It should be clearer now. All-wheel drive is only banned on the new Pessima. So, yeah, everything else is totally good.
I'll be honest, I would like to drive an all-wheel drive Pessima. I can't wait till they fix it.
I love the look of the like touring car Pessima. I think it looks so good, like 90s touring car style. So cool.
All right, let's get the show on the road and grid up.
That's great. When I first started joining this community, I met Boojay.
Yeah.
He's a really, really good guy. Very good. If you guys ever chance to talk to him, he's
I
really
love
sweet,
Boojay.
really nice. Great attitude, always. But unfortunately, that was the car I was watching him race with. And for some reason, on the straights, all-wheel drive, that thing just pulled like a bat out of hell. Even being within, I was like, what is going on? So there's something going on with the all-wheel drive transmission mixed with the all-wheel drive transfer case. It's really weird.
Yeah.
That for some reason gives it like another 100 horsepower without counting it towards
At
the power
least, yeah. That I remember in one of our old Rallycross rule books, the rule was it had to be two-wheel drive, but someone had left the rear diff in the car, so they'd set it up front-wheel drive.
We are all grading now. It's feature.
Oh shoot! Okay, let me respond.
Fun. But yeah, so someone had built a front-wheel drive car, but accidentally left the rear diff in it, and that thing was hauling. It was insane. And yeah, it just turns out the whole drivetrain's bugged on that car really badly.
Yeah. All right, what's the grid here?
You're second, so first line left.
First line left. Copy that.
P4 is me, so I'm in the wrong spot. Good morning, Dennis. Luna, if you can park where I was parked before.
Get out of there. Is that where your toy is? Are you trying to get your toy? There you go. There's your toy.
And Ramrod, you are... Yes, go to the right of MDC on the same line, but at the third to the left.
Oh, I just want to put out there, if you guys do happen to crash and you can't get your car to pit, please do not hit the reset button if you are stationed on the track. Just so you know, you don't spawn in front of somebody and they're on the straight and you hit them. Just despawn your car where it sits.
Okay, my dinner's about to arrive. Can we get this underway?
Absolutely.
Yep. Random roll, 12 to 17. Think of a good number, and then set a timer.
12 to 17, no problem at all. We are going for 14 minutes. Bang in the middle, perfect.
Nice.
Okay, timer set. Everyone watch for green. Okay, looks like Joke has had to return to pits. What else has been happening? He's off. Denny's chasing Ramrod.
Double check. I don't know if it's I'm responsible. I'm going to take something happened. Hit a wall.
Quiet in game, please.
Okay, looks like Joke has had to return to pits. What else has been happening?
Remove flag, Lady Luna.
Okay, I have had my dinner. Now, I believe Tune God's in the lead. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Tune God is currently in the lead. I have been distracted by my cat and food, but I do believe Tune is in the lead. So we are going to white flag. And then I'm going to actually spell checkered, right? I think that's right. Oh, no, flag's now wrong. There you go, checkered flag. Pretty interesting race. That contact with Joke and Denny after Joke spun out was interesting. I mean, it's got to be a racing incident. Joke was by no means under control of that car. So, yeah. Interesting one. Tune God also appears to be quite happy in the knowledge that he is first. Seems to agree. Denny's pulling in behind. Checkered flag drivers, please pull up just after the line.
Cars were a lap down. Can I get you to go to the left of the line, please? I repeat,
So,
cars that are a lap down goes to the left of the line, please.
So Luna and Straya, please go to the left of this line.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I went into the sand pit a couple times there, but it didn't wreck my car.
Yeah,
Win.
this track's punishing, by the way, like aggressively punishing.
Oh, those sand pits grab you in.
Yeah, I can see. I can tell. Yeah, the sand swallowed me.
Is Ramrod a lap down? Or no?
I believe so. Ramrod did have to pull into the pits. And I think they basically... I think they DNF'd. It's maybe worth double checking with them. But they kind of pulled off into the pits and weren't in a rush to get back on. Joke, I am surprised, made it to the end. Like that car being so wrecked. Came off, but nothing too dramatic. Cool. We're supposed to wait 2 minutes, right? Yeah, just hang out just now while we get the standings filled in. Denny will be able to let us know when we're good to... We're supposed to wait 2 minutes, right? Oh, when you take the pit...
No.
No, I don't think so. Unless you're serving a pit penalty.
No. Penalty, if you just go into the pit, you stop, and then you go.
Yep.
That's all it is.
It's just a pit stop, just like in real life. They try to get out as fast as possible. We ask that you respect the pit rules, so, you know, slow down to a reasonable speed and, you know, treat the pit with respect. But, yeah, pull into the pit, stop, repair, and then get back on track.
Yeah, blow through the pit at your own risk.
Yeah. And it really is. We don't have a way of limiting to a pit speed or anything right now, but it's just, if I see you do something stupid in the pit, I might choose to hand out a little penalty of some kind.
And as Tune God said, don't just pull out straight away. Look behind you before you come out.
Always rejoin safely.
I think we have another event, Skid. it's we're gonna reverse the grid order after he gets the standings done.
Okay, so Justin says, since I got stuck in the sand, am I DQ'd for this event? I don't think he's DQ'd, I think he's just DNF. But
Yeah.
he won't make it into the next race, will he?
He will.
He will?
He would.
Okay, yep, Justin, you will be racing again, buddy.
Which one is Justin?
Knight.
Just
Oh.
Knight. Not Revs. But there is a few Justins around now. Oh, dude, my pizza's all jacked up. What the heck?
Alright, feature race 2.
Are we doing a pace car thing at all? Or...
Yes.
Yes.
We should.
Cool. I get pace car.
Who was the base guy?
I like the flashing lights, okay? You leave me alone.
So it's gonna be Knight in position 1, Dope position 2, Ramrod position 3, Luna position 4, MBC position 5, me 6, Denny 7, Toon God position 8.
A little briefing for the rolling start. Knight, as soon as the safety car pulls into the pit lane, you are to keep a stable speed, less than 50 miles an hour, stable speed. You cannot hit the throttle until you see green, and that goes for everyone. So stay double file, don't weave, don't warm up tires, anything at any point during the lap. Stay double file. You can, let's do single file until we get to the straight. Just keep the speed stable and make sure that the green is called only if everyone is double file.
Alright, Toon God, go ahead and line up behind me. Yep, on that one. Yep, right there.
Okay, I think this is a fair place to start the pace car from.
We are already gridded up over here, so if you just come around and do a...
Okay, cool. So we're just doing like a full lap send off then?
Yeah, it's relatively short. Just don't go
Okay.
off.
My bad, I am on my way. I was looking for a reasonable position to start from. That's cool. That's fun stream. Now we get to actually drive the track, not in any sort of anger or with any sort of speed or with any sort of horsepower, but we get to drive the track.
I was driving that last one in nighttime. It's now daytime.
Nice.
Under 100 kilometers. Let's say up to 90 kilometers an hour.
Okay, are we ready, everyone? Okay, follow for pace. For reference, I am now doing 50 miles per hour, so this is the speed that we are aiming to achieve.
Just had a huge desync for skids. If I was behind
Worthy
him,
of
my
a
car would've been
restart?
taken out. No, I'm good right now. If I was behind him, I would have been taken out.
Okay.
You guys line in single file. Try to line in single file for this one. Give each other space.
Yep. Respect each other, respect the pace, respect the race. Okay, I will be pulling off. Continue on and do not go until I type green in chat. Wait, why are you not shouting out? Okay, let's get a look at the action. I'm spinning many plates at the moment, but ooh, Luna kind of cutting across skids there. That was unfortunate. Also tangled up with hat tricks and Tune God. This track really is punishing. Super tight, really unpredictable with the how 3D it is, you know. Plenty of dips and dives.
Well, I'm out. We had major desync after turn one.
Joke is upside down. Australia has a massive incident there. Wow, that really was aggressive.
Growing, Joker Hamster is asking if you're upside down. What does that
He
mean?
despawns.
Yeah, I would rather you despawn to... Oh, crap. Sorry, yes, please despawn your vehicle just to alleviate any strain on the server or on other people's PCs. That goes for you too, Skids, if you wouldn't mind.
Correct.
This is some real racing. We have we're down to only 5 drivers. Denny, Ramrod, and Tune having their having the time of their life over here. Hatrix and Luna playing catch up. We know Hatrix has some real pace, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to catch up almost a lap. I mean, stuff happens, and Denny is fighting grip roll and might get caught into a race and make a mistake. You never know, but yeah, generally speaking, things are looking pretty good for Denny right now. You know what? Props to Luna. I thought I was going to have to call a blue flag, like a few laps ago. She's doing okay in her clean air. You know, she's just hanging out, setting her own pace, and it's not slow. That's for sure. So yeah, mad respect to her. Driving a car that she's not fully comfortable with, a brand new car that no one's comfortable with. Yeah, that's pretty cool if you ask me. Especially being a complete beamng novice, she's only competed in a handful of her events, and actually debuted her first ever RLS event at one of the McGrory games, the first McGrory game actually. Turns out she's a pretty damn good driver, and she just her and Hatrix do a lot of tuning together. It's real nice, real nice. I like that sort of stuff. Just under 5 minutes to go. Let's get a closer look at some of the action. Denny still going strong. Don't see any damage. Ramrod right behind. Hatrix, he's repaired after his accident with Luna earlier on. Again, I just don't think he's going to have the pace to catch up to the other guys. Luna, she's still rocking that thing around, that's for sure. Pace car, Ramrod. I just love the way this thing looks. I really do. It's just super, super cool car. Ramrod managing to keep the pressure on Denny is super impressive. That's pretty good. I'll be honest, I've not seen many BXs be actually all that fast, but this one for sure is. And then, you know, Denny's general skill level is sky high, so mad respect for that. But yeah, being able to apply this much pressure to Denny this consistently is definitely the mark of a good driver. You love to see it. Oh, 1shot7 having some issues. I'm not sure what's going on. Is that... vacuuming water. 8. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think one shot may have had some sort of flood. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope everything's okay, you know. Silly as that sounds, I know that things have been flooded. There's going to be damages, but yeah, just hope it's not as bad as you might think. Was that some hesitation from Ramrod there? We're going to get ready to blue flag Luna, just to make sure that the race leaders can get past nice and clean. White flag, white flag. Blue flag for Luna. Please allow the race leaders to pass safely. Thank you, Luna. Ramrod too, if you don't mind. And Tune God. Thank you, Luna. Sorry. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Congratulations, Denny. Nice racing, drivers.
That was good racing. I was under pressure there, Ramrod.
Dude, that was 14 minutes of Ramrod sniffing your ass the whole time. That was awesome racing. Congratulations to both of you for putting on such a good show. Tune God just struggling to close that gap to get into the mix, but still right there, right on both of your tails. Honestly, that was a really damn good race. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, my rear tires were degrading really quickly, so like in the last two corners, I was like, ugh, every lap.
I did notice it start to step out. Yeah.
So right at the beginning of turn 1, huge desync.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so really wanted to be up there with you guys. But
I will say, you were carrying one hell of a pace trying to just make up time.
Yeah.
That was awesome to see. And Luna, I know there was some desync issues. I know there was, you know, whatever was going on, but it took like 13 laps or so for Denny to close like a half lap difference. So I would call that a pretty damn good win in a fresh car that you're not fully comfortable with yet. Really nicely done. Damn, that was just a great race. That was some real nice racing. Well done, everyone.
Is that it? We're done?
We're done.
We are done. Good game, all. Good race.
Okay. Well done to everyone who took part, and thank you everyone for taking part. I'm sure we'll have the standings posted either tonight or tomorrow for you. But yeah, as I said at the start of the stream, I am rather unwell today, so hey, OEM's in the chat. We're just closing off, buddy. Literally doing my outro right now, but yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you for watching the racing. Take it easy, everyone. Have a nice night.
Have a good day.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Ah, stream's dead. Oh, I am ill.
Yes,
Thanks for helping out.